Hello guys, and welcome to my Minecraft Survival World Tour. Now, a bit of a disclaimer before we continue on with the World Tour. I just wanted to stress to anybody that's watching that, yes, this is 100% legitimate survival, guys. I did not go into creative mode at all, not once, not ever. And I'm going to show you proof positive 100% that that is true. So, if after I show you that proof you still don't believe me, there's nothing that I can do to convince you, because it is 100% positive, unfakeable proof. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's get into it. So, before we go through and I show you guys everything, I am going to, of course, show you that proof really quick. So, let's get out of the game. Now, I made a copy of this save so that I could show you this. So you'll see they're both exactly the same, and they both, you'll see right up there, say created in survival mode. Both of them say the exact same thing. Now I just want to show you guys what happens if you go into creative mode. So we switch it over to creative on my copied save, not my original, absolutely not, and we go into it. So now let's just wait a minute for it to load up, and basically I'll tell you what I'm doing to show you the proof that it's all legit. I've been getting a lot of haters and a lot of doubters, but I swear I'm not lying to you guys. I would never ever do that. Your time means more to me than that. So on console, I don't know about PC, I am playing on PS4, but on console anyway, if you switch the world into creative mode and you do any work in it and then save that progress, and then you come back into the world, it will say created in creative mode. It doesn't matter if you created it initially in survival mode or not. If you ever at any point put the world into creative, it will from then on say it was created in creative mode. Now people have asked me, well, you know, what if you put the world, you know, back into survival, then won't it just say it was created in survival mode? No, it will not, and I will go ahead and show you guys that right now. So, let's exit and save. Now you can do anything you want in creative mode, but if you don't save it, it won't say it was made in creative mode, but then you also won't have any of the changes you made in creative mode. So there's no way for me to have faked this, okay? So now let's go back into it. And since I saved it, it's going to be this first world up here. So this is the other one, survival mode. And here's the one I was just in, created in creative mode. So now let's go up and change it back to survival mode and load it up one more time yet again. I'm sorry for taking up your time with all of this nonsense, you guys, but again, I do get a lot of people who just completely refuse to believe me no matter what I try to do to show them that it's legit. So I'm trying to make sure that, you know, I go through and I very carefully show you guys, whoa, we're still in the air, that I very carefully, you know, go through and show you guys that I really am telling you the truth. I like to do things the hard way. You know, that's just me, that's how I roll, and that is what makes my Minecraft channel and content a little different than most out there. I do not do anything the real easy way. Alright, so now we're in the world, and we switched it to survival mode. We're going to exit and save again. And then you guys will see that even though I switched it back into survival mode, it's still going to say that I created this world in creative mode. And so that right there is 100% proof positive for you all that I did not do a drop of this in creative. You'll see right there, even though I switched it back into survival mode, it still says created in creative mode. So I'm going to get rid of that because I'm not going to accidentally go into that world and start doing work. Now, so here we are, created in survival mode. So now you guys know for sure. And I can't actually show you guys, you know, myself getting any achievements or anything because I have already gotten the platinum trophy for this game. And, you know, a lot of people ask me how I do my recordings. I do not have an Elgato. I do not have a PC for editing. I do all my recordings on the PlayStation 4. And Sony has a free editing app that I use as well. So when any kind of text pops up on the screen, you know, whether it's a message or a trophy earned or anything like that, it'll just be blurry for you anyway because that's just the way the PlayStation records it. Yeah, and so here is the world. Let's get jumping into it, guys. I'm going to start, well, I don't really know. I mean, I guess we'll start over here, kind of where I began the world initially. So let's come in for our landing here. Alright, so I'm going to put my armor back on. You know, nah, never mind. We'll just keep on the wings. So again, guys, thank you very much for coming in and checking it out. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to come and watch. And I hope you enjoy it. And if not, that's cool too. And by the way, guys, I know a lot of this looks kind of complicated. Well, I don't know, at least to many people. That's why they don't believe I did this in survival mode. So if you guys want to know how I did anything in this world at all, please do feel free to ask me anything about how I managed to do it, and I would be more than happy to answer that question for you. I'm here to help and entertain and, do whatever I can to make life fun, more fun for you. So if you guys want to know how I did something, just please go ahead and ask me about it, and I'd be happy to tell you. So now, what you see right there is a minecart elevator. Excuse me. Now, I use that to get up into the tree because it's a lot faster and easier than using a ladder. All you need to do is set up, minecarts in such a way that when you get into a minecart, all you need to do is look up at the next minecart and then use the same button that you would use to get into it, and it'll just transfer you from minecart to minecart. Excuse me. So now, I need to do a lot of work on it. By the way, guys, not only is this all survival, this is all solo. I do this 100% on my own. Now, there is no way for me to prove that to you, but that's just the way I am. So, you can believe me or not that I did do it solo, but I did. So this is going to be our train station. We have an ocean monument way over there, and I'm going to be draining that for use as a guardian farm, and I'm going to use this to get over there and, as well as, make it go other places, and I'm not even sure where those are going to be yet, but we'll figure it all out. So this is just, a little mini train station, nothing really too fancy yet. Now this right here is the first building that I actually made. This is, I call the roundhouse. This is, simply my storage room. And we have, second floor too, which I'm just now starting to use because we're really starting to get some stuff in this world. We got all kinds of different things in here. I mean, really just craziness. Trying to, keep it as organized as I can, but, there is a lot to go through, but I do remember, where it all is. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. The reason I do not have the chests labeled or have any item frames or anything like that is because I was experiencing some, serious world lag not too long ago. And, I thought maybe that the item frames that I had placed on these chests were doing it, and so I got rid of them all and just have not felt like going back through and redoing that. So that is that room, and, pretty simple, basic stuff. Just a random bed here, to sleep in, whatever. Now, I used to have way up here, I had a whole other tree up here. And it was actually, it was the highest point that I built anything in this world. But you know what? I was like, screw that. It looks stupid. I decided to get rid of it. I had a house up there. But you know what? I never even used it because it was so high and it took me so long to get all the way up there that I decided never to use it. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to do something different. I'll do something better. And so I decided to get rid of it. And, I haven't gotten rid of this platform yet because I plan to do something with it eventually. I'm not really sure what. All of this here, all the way up until you see the very edge of the desert over there, this was all jungle. And yes, of course, it was filled with jungle trees. I went through and have done some, major deforestation, both because I want to maybe try and build some things there soon, and also because I was having a major issue, as I said, with world lag, and I discovered it was because chickens were spawning in 1 block by 1 block spaces in between the leaf blocks on the ground, and that was making all the ocelots in the area to gravitate towards that one central point, and then they would breed while they were there, and it would just make a ton of ocelots, and it was slowing my world down so much. So I decided, you know what? I want to build down there eventually, so I'm just going to... oh, why didn't I fix that, dude? What the heck, man? So I decided, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that, and, it'll stop the ocelots, and it'll make it more ready for when I want to build. So this is my smithy. Now, this was built a long time ago. I mean, this was like, I don't know, I think maybe the second thing that I built in this world. So as you see, we got some Ender Dragon heads. And a lot of people ask me how I got more than, 1 dragon head and how I have more than 1 dragon egg. And it's pretty simple. I mean, you can either just flat out reset the end, which I usually do, or you can, continue to respawn and fight the Ender Dragon and go into new end cities as well. And here's our, little fire pit with our little chimney flue going up there. I used shears. A lot of people ask me, how did you manage to get, spider webs? You can't do that in survival. Again, yeah, you can. You can do that in survival. And all I had to do, let me get some dirt blocks. And all I had to do was use shears. Now, before the update came out, there was a glitch where you had to use silk touch shears in order to get any spider webs. You know, if you used shears, it would cut right through them, but it would just drop string for you. So then I found a book, and I used that and put it on some shears and used silk touch, and that did it. So, but now that the updates come out, they did fix that issue, so you don't have to use enchanted shears. You can just, you know, use regular shears to get your spider webs. So now that's the smoke from the chimney. You know, little something extra there, some detail. A little automatic smelter, not super fancy, but, you know, it does the job that I need it to do really well. So, you know, if you haven't seen one of these, all you need to do is you put a chest on the top with some hoppers to go into the furnaces, and what goes in the top chest is what you want cooked or smelted. Then your fuel source, so lava buckets, you know, raw wood, or, you know, if you want to use coal or whatever, they go into these, and it feeds them into the side. So that's where all your coal and everything goes into. And then, of course, the end result comes down here. So the only thing is, you don't get experience for doing it this way because it's automatic. You know, you don't get to take anything out of it, so you don't get XP for that, but not really a big deal. And I had some diamond armor on this, but I'm actually wearing it right now. So, and then this is some chainmail armor, which I have a chest like full of it in there. And I am working to repair it, you know, make it like the best that I want it to be, and then I will put it on here too. Some gold armor, which I just got from mobs, and then some blue dyed leather armor. I asked my fans what they wanted me to do with the armor, what color they wanted me to dye, and they came back with blue, so that's what we went ahead and did. And a lot of people also doubt that it's legit because I have chainmail armor. Guys, you can get chainmail armor in survival. I have a mob grinder that I will show you guys here soon, and I am playing this world on hard as well, and that increases the chance that you will run into mobs wearing armor, which also increases the chance you're going to run into them wearing chainmail. So, it's true. You can get chainmail in survival, I promise. So this is, you know, our little smithy shop. Nothing too huge or cool. I mean, just, you know, a little place to chill. You know, we got some gold and all kinds of different stuff in here. Emerald, and you know what? I don't know why I do, but I hide my diamonds, and so there they go right there. And again, diamonds are another huge thing that people seem to think I'm cheating because I have a lot of diamonds. You guys, you know what? It's really not that hard to do, and I will show you where I go and get my diamonds. And there's more there. Those are ones that I use more frequently, you know, to enchant with, you know, more armor or repair or make new stuff or whatever. So we got a chair, a little chest table made out of what is it? Not a note block, a jukebox. So not too bad. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that, guys. So we got some jump pads over here, pretty cool little things, and boom, there we go. And they do what you need them to do. So, and then over here, I you know, again, a lot of people wonder how I managed to do this. Not too bad, actually. Not too far from where I originally spawned in the world, which is over there. There is a mushroom biome, and all you need to do is take something with silk touch. It can be a shovel, it can be a pickaxe. I mean, really, you know, anything with silk touch, really. And all I did was I picked up some mycelium from that mushroom biome over there. And then all you need to do is bring some dirt blocks up into the air, which I did. You know, you just nerd pull your way up here, and then you just stick on some blocks like this. Just nerd pull your way up, and then you just start building your island out like that. I mean, really, you know, there's no real trick to it. It's pretty easy. That's all I do to make the island. And then all you need to do is put a couple mycelium blocks in there, and it will spread on the dirt to make the whole thing mycelium. And then all you need to do for these mushrooms is, on mycelium, mushrooms will grow to their full giant height. So all I needed to do is get some red and brown mushrooms, plant them, and then hit them with a little bit of bone meal, and that's it. This one is actually made out of white clay right here. And then all I did was silk touch these blocks on some of these mushrooms and regrow them, obviously, and I used those blocks that I silk touched to put the mushroom caps on there. And so in here we've got now our little enchanting area. Pretty cool, you know, all set up, ready to rock and roll. I mean, you know, I don't use it too much anymore. I managed to get a great villager trade with mending. So I have mending on like all of my stuff, which is really great, and I'm loving it. It is amazing. Yeah, and then so you come up here and you're into our potion brewing area. You know, we have some recipes of the potions that, you know, I tend to use more frequently than the others. So those ones I use a lot, and so just in case I forget the recipe, I'm like, you know what? I need a way to remember, so I went ahead and put them up there. So pretty cool. Yeah, nothing super amazing up there, just some potion brewing stuff. Take a drink. There we go. My voice is going away for some reason. I'm not too sure why. And now, so, I still need to do a bridge across here. Oops. Oh no, Ocelot, you're going to fall down, dude. You're going to fall. Don't do it. Watch, he's going to straight run off, man. No? Cool. How you doing? Hey, man, what's up, dude? All right, anyhow. So, yeah, I still need to do a bridge. But you know what? It's not, like, a huge deal. What in the world, dude? Oh, my God, man. Are those my villagers? Dude, what? This is just like craziness right now, man. I don't know what's going on. Oh, no. Please don't tell me they freaking destroyed all my villagers. Oh, my God. Get out of here, man. I don't know what's going on, guys. Oh, no. And you know what? This is actually my newest build right here. This is a, an iron golem farm. And I don't know where all these zombies came from, but right now I am absolutely terrified that they, like, killed all my villagers. Dude, what's happening, man? I don't get it. What's going on? Oh, my God. Oh, man. Alright, I'm completely terrified right now. I don't know what is going on, dude. Let me get up here and check, man. Oh, let's see it. Alright, cool. Oh, yeah. Man, everything looks good. Dude, you guys just gave me the biggest fright of my life, man. What are we doing in here? God, man, where did those zombies come from? I don't even know. I don't have a clue. Oh, man, everybody's okay. I don't know what happened there. That was crazy. All right, everybody's cool, though. What's up, dudes? How's it going, man? All right. So now, I made this. You know, this is the newest one that I made in episode 61, actually, the episode before this. And this was a design by Skippy6 Gaming. And if you guys want to see it, you can either just, you know, go to Skippy6's channel or go to episode 61, and you can see the link for this particular build there if you want to. Man, dude, I want to know what's up with that. What in the world? Where did all those zombies come from, man? Like, that is just freaking crazy. I want to know. I want to know what was going on there, man. That is just nuts. All right, so anyway. And whatever, it's cool, dude. They didn't destroy my villagers, so it's alright. So yeah, we have our lava blade now. You know, the golems come down here, and they go through the lava blade, and they get fried. And yeah, I don't want any of the poppies that they drop too, so I went ahead and just, you know, placed iron in all these slots. So it doesn't collect anything except the iron. No poppies, because I'm not actually too worried about that. So, cool. And then, you know, this is a little bit random, I know. But we have a little cafe here. I almost said cafeteria. Yeah, we have a little cafe here. I mean, I don't know really what I was totally planning on doing with this whole stretch of land I built up here. But, you know what? It's cool, I guess. Whatever. So, yeah, it's just, you know, a little cafe. Nothing major. For light source, I do have some glowstone blocks. There we go. You can see them under there. And it's pretty cool. I mean, all you need to do is place carpet over it, and it hides the glowstone, but does not stop the light from coming through. And, you know, I do really like piston tables. I think they look really nice. So all I did was I put 2 redstone torches underneath, and it actuates the pistons, and there you go. Boom. Have a nice table. And there we go. All right, dudes, that's it. And, oh, yeah, man, I was really proud of this. It was pretty cool. I figured out how to, you know, make carpet stay up there to make umbrellas. Now, if you can see it, there's just some spider string up there. So you put spider string, and you just put it on the fence post right here, and then the carpet will sit on top. So pretty cool. You know, I mean, from a distance, you can't even really tell. And then, of course, I have these spider webs making the imitation smoke again. Alrighty, dudes, I'm out of here. Be cool, guys. You know, don't go getting undead and all that good stuff. Okay, bye-bye. Take care. So, now, yeah, let's move on. Alright, so we've shown you everything up here so far. Let's just go down. You know what? Yeah, let's do the village right here. I'll show you some of that. And you know what? I really need to do some more work over here. I mean, I haven't done anything over here in a while. But this village was not here when I came here. This actually was like a mountain. And I went through and I like cut the whole top of it off. I used some TNT, you know, all kinds of different stuff. And just kind of flattened it out. And, you know, made a cool little plateau. So now we do have a bunch of different homes and stuff like that. So I did make this building, and you know, this is more specifically just to make, you know, the villagers want to breed. But I only have, like, I think 2 in here, maybe. I'm not even sure, honestly, if they're still alive. Oh, hey, there's one of you. Hey, man, what's going on, buddy? Hey, dude. Oh, you are Chandler. Okay, what's up, man? All right, so, yeah, and then we have, that's me. That is my name, Brian. I don't know why I named him after myself. Oh, cool, we have another one. And he is Dwight from The Office. Cool. So, yeah, we do have 3 villagers here now. But I need to do some stuff to, you know, make these guys, like, really want to breed. So I'm going to need to, like, get some food up here, maybe. I don't know. We need to do something to breed these guys. So, yeah. And then, you know, blacksmith shop. All I really had to do was just look up the buildings on, I think it was Wiki. Yeah. And that was pretty much it. I just kind of copied down the designs of that. So, pretty cool. And, yep, that's it. We just have, you know, a blend of acacia villages and, you know, plains villages with the oak and the cobble. And, yeah, some gardens, a little church. Looks pretty cool. All right, moving on now. Let me take another drink here. My voice keeps on going out. Oh, okay, that helped a little bit, maybe. I don't know. All right, dudes, we're going to go this way. So what this is a villager transport. So now let me take you guys all the way down here. What I made down here was there was a zombie spawner down here. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if it freaking works anymore because the update has turned all the spawners into just pig spawners now. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I made a purifier out of this. And so you know, you see the levers and switches and everything, all that cool stuff. And so, you know, basically what it will do is up here in this wall right here, we can actually get up to it through here. Now, all you need to do is villagers will get caught in this. Well, zombies. When zombies spawn, you know, that's not as dark as it should be, dude. It's supposed to be dark in that. I'm not sure why, but whatever. You know, it's all good. It's cool. We'll get over it. So, yeah, you know, there's a zombie spawner in the middle of this. Let's see, right here. Oh, cool. It's not a pig spawner, dude. What? Well, sweet. All right, man. It is still a zombie spawner. All right, I like that. Neat. Cool. So, yeah, we have a zombie spawner in there. And it's all lit up, so the only place they can spawn is in here. But, you know, again, it isn't dark. It's supposed to be dark, but I've noticed a few lighting glitches since the update. But, you know what, again, it's really not too big of a deal because I have plenty of villagers up top. So... but yeah, so, you know, it works by spawning zombies in here, and if one of them happens to be a zombie villager, I do have in this chest over here, yeah, so, you know, I do got stuff to cure them, and then when they're all cured and everything, then, I mean, all I need to do is figure out which one they're in, and then I just hit one of these levers, and there you go, it opens the floor, and they drop down into a minecart, which obviously I will place a minecart there first. And then I will then hit this lever, which will send the minecart up to the village. So, let me see if I have a minecart in here. Oh, I do. Cool. I have a lot. And let's go do this thing here. Let me see. And grab Silk Touch. Oh, it's already broken through. Cool. So, now, and place minecart. Oh, it was already on. Well, anyway, yeah, you know, you place the minecart there, and then you hit the switch, which was already activated. And then it will turn on the track, and it will send the villager all the way up to the village. It comes out, hits the cactus. Now, this is not working right either, dude. I've tested all this, man. It was working right. So, yeah, the villager, you know, comes out, and they can go through this gate when riding in a minecart. So they come out, the minecart hits the cactus, breaks, goes into the hopper, gets put back into this, where I can then later come back and grab it out of there. And then they're not able to get back down there. So yeah, that was my little villager transport, which seems to be not functioning quite right since the update. Thank you, Mojang. But anyway, you know, let's move on. So, now what we're going to go to is, let's just kind of mosey on over here. So these are just 2 random silos. You know, there's really not anything in them, and honestly, they don't really do anything, but there are beacons in the both of them. And they do apply speed and regeneration buffs to me, so I use those to move around really quickly, which is pretty cool. Let me get in here. Hey, man, where'd you come from, dude? Ooh, you scared me. So, yeah, you know, I do have a full-powered pyramid down here, so it's, yeah, just a lot, excuse me, a hiccup, just a lot of iron. Yeah, you see all that iron. And it's, you know, the same exact thing on the other side as well. And that's it. I get my buffs from those. Pretty cool. Let's close this back up now. Bye-bye, wolves. Okay, and I actually haven't checked this in so long, man. It's probably pretty full. Yeah. No, not quite full yet, but not too bad. So yeah, this is an automatic sugarcane farm. Now this works just by creating a bud switch, and that is a block update detection switch. So whenever any of these sugarcane grow, it updates the blocks around them, which sends a redstone signal to these pistons and pushes off the newly grown sugarcane. I keep forgetting the name of it. Hey Wolf, I can see you through there. And it pushes off the sugarcane into the series of hoppers and goes all the way to the chest. So nice automatic sugarcane farm, pretty cool. And then right here we do have ourselves an automatic pumpkin and melon farm. I have it turned off right now because it also uses a bud switch, but it's not working quite right. So it's like constantly going and it's super loud and freaking crazy. So I'm like, you know what, dude, I need a break from this sound for a bit. So I turned it off, but it is producing really good for me too. So I'm like, you know what, that's all right. And it doesn't need to be running 24/7 because it'll still do what we need it to do. And up there it goes. You know, there you go. And it works again. That's our automatic sugarcane farm you're hearing. Cool. Now these are temporary. These are obviously from the end, and these are chorus fruit. Now the reason I'm growing these here is because, you know, I am using the these up here, the chorus flowers, those blocks, to grow more of this. So I'm just basically, you know, I'm farming these here to get a collection of chorus flowers so I can continue to grow plenty of chorus fruit plants. And now if you were to cut down from the bottom, all of those chorus flowers would break. So what you need to do, you know, and I know some of you don't know this yet, so this will help you. You need to actually break the chorus flower themselves like that, and then you get the chorus flower. So there you go. You see? And now, when you do that, you'll be able to replant the chorus fruit. So, and there we go. Cut that down. And now that we got those chorus flowers, we can actually use those to grow a brand new chorus fruit stock. Alrighty, man. So let's move on. So yeah, those are temporary. I'm not going to leave those there. They're just so I can, you know, grow and collect more and more chorus flowers. You know, so I have a nice comfortable stash of them. Alrighty, now these are diamonds that I've collected, you know, through mining, of course. And again, another thing people seem to not believe me about is because I have diamond and emerald ore. And it's funny how many people think they know exactly how the game works when they don't. Everybody's like, I know you're cheating because you can't get diamond ore in survival. You can get diamond ore in survival. It's pretty simple. Alright, we have here a Silk Touch pickaxe. So Silk Touch allows you to pick up any breakable block and not break it. And so you see that right there. And you guys know that I am doing this in survival because you saw it when I loaded it up. Alright, so yeah, and you know, what I do with my fans is something called the diamond guessing game. And so when I save up a lot of diamond blocks, you know, then what I will do is I will use my Fortune 3 pickaxe on them, and I will break them open, and I will get all the diamonds from them. Although I will have my hotbar right here full, so they don't go into the hotbar, so nobody can see them. And when I do that, I will have people guess how many diamonds they think I got. The closest person will get their name somewhere special, and I will show you in a moment. And if somebody gets it directly dead on, and they have a PS4, they are allowed to come into this world with me for guaranteed at least 1 hour. No one has ever managed to come in yet. People have guessed it right on, but they haven't had the PlayStation 4, so they haven't been able to actually come in and play yet. So who knows? You know, maybe the next time we do the diamond guessing game, somebody will actually be able to make it in. Alright, so now we have our little cow pen and our pig pen. I used, what is that called? Podzol. I used Podzol for the ground because, you know, it looks like, you know, dirty, you know, messy mud and stuff like that. So, and then, yeah, we have some hay in the back of these so they can be fed. I don't know if I actually put any back here, maybe? No, not yet. I don't have any hay back there yet. Although, I don't know, soon I will maybe if I remember to actually do that. But that's cool. All right, let's go to, you know, no, I was going to say let's go to sleep, but actually let me show you something before I do that. All right, so now we've got our little chicken coop area over here. And hey, dude, we've gotten a lot more chickens in here too since the last time I checked it. Let me grab your eggs from you fellas. Cool, thank you guys, appreciate it. Alright, now, we got this, you know, neat little chicken coop here. Just, you know, something real simple and easy to make. On the sign above the door, it says this place is for the birds, because, you know, chickens are birds and it's for them. And this is, you know, this was made around Christmas time right here, and as was this, and, you know, these, I mean, obviously they're not actual real crops. This is just double tall grass, but I'm pretending it's a crop, you know, corn or whatever you want to, you know, maybe think it is, just to add a little something to the farm. And these, you know, again, were made around Christmas time. They look a lot like pine trees. These are ferns. All you need to do is use some shears, and you can shear them right up and then place them. So I'm pretending, you know, near Christmas, we're going to do a tree farm, and we're going to, you know, give away the Christmas trees to those who need them. So it was just kind of like a, you know, cool little thing. And then this is our little barn here. You know, sort of a big old empty barn, but, you know, and it's pretty cool. So animals keep spawning in here, I know, but I mean, hey, what are you going to do? It's cool. So these are trap horses. Now, occasionally you may find a skeleton horse like randomly wandering around your world. And when you do and you approach it, if it's a trap horse, what it'll do is it will like get stricken by lightning all of a sudden, and it will blow open into like 5 different skeleton horses with skeleton riders. And I was like, you know what, this is pretty cool. So I killed the hostile people and put saddles on 3 of them and named them after my family. This is my wife's name, Lisa, and then I can't see the name from here, but one of them is Cheyenne and the other one is Connor, my son and daughter. And so, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, man. Got myself a couple skelly horses. All right, pretty cool. And then also with the whole, you know, Christmas thing and whatever. Hold on, let me kill you. Arr. With the whole Christmas thing, I decided I wanted to do something special. I'm like, you know what? I never made a really proper Christmas tree before. And so I decided that's what I would do. So now, let me just get rid of this cracker. Get out of here, man. All right, so this tree basically, and I do, of course, show myself making all of this, guys. This is, you know, a Let's Play series, so I do show myself, you know, making all these things that you are able to see here. So, you know, this one, basically what I did with it was I took green stained clay so it would blend in well. And, you know, I made a frame, basically, that went up into the tree using, you know, redstone dust and a combination of that and redstone torches. Then, you know, using a hopper timer, I went ahead and, you know, put leaves and all that good stuff on it. And, you know, some cool little redstone lamps and then, of course, stained glass over it. I'm worried about a creeper. And then I also used spider webs to do like garland, you know. And then so I also used like a, you know, bunch of different stuff to make presents under it. Nothing is in any of these. It's just kind of there chilling. And up here is where we go to, you know, make the tree actually do what it was built to do. So the whole purpose behind the redstone, because, you know, I mean, I could have just put glowstone in there. The whole purpose behind, you know, the redstone was to, you know, make the tree blink, you know, kind of make it a little animated and stuff. So I thought that was pretty sweet. I wanted to do something like that. So yeah, pretty cool. So I mean, you know, you just do the hopper timer. So as it transfers dirt from each side, then it goes back and forth. So, you know, it empties out of here, switches back, and then once it gets full again, it switches back. And each time it does that, it is sending, you know, a redstone pulse right there, you know, and up into the trunk of the tree, the frame that I said I built. And it's, you know, making the lights blink, and it's really cool. I'm actually really proud of this build because I am not at all good with redstone, guys. I am so not a redstone guy. I'm not good at it at all. But it's really cool, you know. I mean, I'm proud of it. It came out really nice. So let me get over here, and you guys can actually see it. It's blinking, you know. I mean, I didn't want to just do a plain old Christmas tree that lit up. You know, I wanted to do one that actually, you know, you could like animate. So, you know. Whoa, dude, what's going on? Man, my wings are messing it up here. So, yeah, I went ahead and made it so it would blink, and I really like it. And I hope you guys like it, too. Let me get up here and let you guys see it. It's pretty cool. And there we go. Ta-da! Yeah. And, you know, it's still really cool to me. I'm still really, really happy with that build, man. It's really neat. So, yeah, that was, you know, for a Christmas special I did. Really cool. Little animated Christmas tree, you know, blinky lights and all that good stuff. However, of course, you know, in typical fashion, it does do a little bit of lag on the world. And so I'm not going to leave it on. I am actually going to have to go turn it off. Excuse me, gents. Nope, just coming through. No worries, guys. I don't mean any harm. Actually, I do if you mess with me, but just don't. Okay, let me get up here and turn it off. Alright, go, go, man. I'm really worried about creepers right now. Go, go. Get down in there. We'll shut this bad boy off. Alright. And... cool. Alright, so now she's off. Let's get back up and continue with my tour. Let me go to sleep right now. I'm freaking worried about the mobs. Just go to sleep. And there we go. Cool. Alright, burn, dudes. Just leave me alone now. Alright, so let me get my wings back on now. Hey, what's up, man? Alright, cool. And so now let's show you these. Now, these are all greenhouses, and they are 90% automated, I suppose. I mean, they are automated, but only as automated as you can make something like that. So, now we have this right here, and obviously this is a netherwart farm. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't do netherwart on this part of the floor because, unfortunately, soul sand is just slightly lower than regular blocks. And so the netherwart was actually getting caught right here on the edge of these hoppers and actually wasn't going into the hoppers. So I was like, you know what, I just have to deal with it. So what you do is we have redstone running underneath the ground here from the switch, and it goes all the way in back here, and I run it with redstone torches up into these dispensers, and each dispenser has a bucket of water in it. Then all you need to do is just kind of push the button and let the magic happen. So you push it, and there you go. You see that it's releasing the torrent and all of the netherwart. I always forget what everything's called. All the netherwart comes down, and of course, being that it's on soul sand, it takes forever. So we'll come back in a minute and shut that off, and it of course will flow into the hoppers and into those chests. And all of these other ones work exactly the same way too. They're just, you know, different things. So this one we've got wheat, and again, the only thing you have to do is replant. You know, unfortunately, there's not a way to do that yet automatically. I've tried, but you know, maybe in the future that would be sweet. So that's, you know, wheat. That is carrots. Over here we've got ourselves our little potatoes, and then our beets right there. And then the blue one is kind of an oddball. I was like, you know, I really want a way to just get, you know, more dye, just, you know, extra dye, and if I wanted to, I could get some more wheat seeds. And so you'll see, you know, we've got two buttons on this one on either side. This one still releases the water, but what this one does is down here, let me show you. Now I have down here, I set up all of this redstone, and it goes into these dispensers. And these dispensers all have bone meal in them, and I have extra bone meal in here too. Now what you do is you hit this button and it activates those dispensers. Bada-doom! And yeah, man, the bone meal comes up and into the grass, and it automatically grows flowers that you can use for dye. But again, you know, I mean, I don't really need it, but this season for me, you know, all of my Minecraft Let's Play seasons are really about me challenging myself. You know, doing things I've never done before, or if I have done them, you know, trying to do them better than I've done them. So, you know, I like to do that. And I'm also trying to make, like, every farm that I can. So I'm like, you know what, might as well do it. Why not? Just take that extra mile. And I think it came out pretty cool. And, you know, I'm happy with it. So, all right, let's turn it off. And all right, so moving on now, guys. We're getting there. We're almost through now. Now let me see here. Cool, let's go to the grotto. Now, this grotto is old. You know, I mean, I built it a while ago. I don't even know. I mean, it's been like maybe 30 episodes since I made it. I'm not even sure. It could be more than that. You know, so I planted all these trees here, of course, and those ones up on the mountain, too. Put some lights in, you know, make it all pretty. And in we come here to the grotto. Now, you know, oh, dude, it is like freaking dark back here. Holy shnikes. Something is glitched and is going on here, and I'm really not too happy about it. Now, a lot of these leaf blocks have glowstone hidden behind it, but I'm not sure why. Like, all of these, all 4 of these have glowstone in them. I'm not sure why all of a sudden when I loaded up the world this time, it's not shining through. And it's like, I don't know why it's doing that, man, but it's being really weird, and it's annoying the crap out of me with that. So the same thing happened right here too, and I had to place some torches on the wall, and as well over here. So I don't know what's going on. All of this was lit up all on its own through the glowstone underneath all these blocks, and I'm not exactly sure what's happening to it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get a patch and it will fix it. So yeah, this is just a cool little grotto. You know, just dug it out and, you know, just used a bunch of different kinds of textures and blocks and, you know, leaves and all that cool stuff and made it into a little place to chillax. This room back here, you know, was randomly used for putting my diamonds and stuff in, you know, while I was collecting them up. I would put my diamonds in there, you know, just store them for now. But then I decided, you know what, I don't want to do that. I'm actually planning to make a bank or a vault or something someday, and that's what I'm going to use to put my diamonds in. Alright, and then so you come up through there and, you know, up these stairs, and then you're into our little nature walk, which I really like. You know, there's really no point to this. There's nothing up here really. I mean, but it's just, you know, a cool little place to go and wander around. You know, enjoy the view, just chill out, sit on the bench with your honey, you know, maybe just sit at the water, take a fishing break, whatever the heck you'd like to do. Pretty cool. And you know what? I discovered that filling it out with wheat really brings some life and texture to it, you know? I mean, that's the thing that's important about building in Minecraft, you know, is you want to do something, you want to do colors, you want to make sure that they're not all the same colors, you want some variation in it, and you want different textures. Splitting up patterns with new textures and colors really makes your builds pop, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like to use wheat up here. I think it looks really cool. The wheat just makes it, you know, just kind of, I don't know, man, it just really kind of brings it to life for me. Yeah, and then so we have this little walkout, and you can just kind of go over and see things a little bit. And then all we do is come up here, and we've got ourselves another little bench too. Kind of cool. And you know, that's pretty much it for this little nature walk. I mean, it's nothing super special, just a cool little thing. And then I have over here my gravity grinder. Now this thing is, oh my god, dudes, it is the best thing in the world. I mean, you don't even know. It's just amazing. I don't know how I managed to go through Season 1 in my Let's Play without it, but it's awesome. And so I was using a ladder to get up into it, and it takes so long for you to go up a ladder. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to fix that. So I spent many hours trying to do a minecart elevator, which is that, and of course I got it done. Also, you know, I went down into the water and made a tunnel. Since I found the ocean monument, I took the sponges from it, and I'm using those to clear this out with water, clear the water out of it, and it works really great. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now, you can use this minecart, you know, to go and like get yourself out of here. I mean, it doesn't really matter though, because I never really come back down this way. I just like to jump off or fly off usually. I mean, it's, you know, a nice view, looks pretty cool. So we're gonna go back down now, and I will go up there and show you. Now I did do a tutorial on this build as well. This is not my design again, and of course in that video I do give full credit to the person who designed it. But you know what, again, it is a really good build. It's so efficient. I mean, just super useful, guys. It is amazing. And yeah, so I just use this to get myself experience, and you know what, I get a lot of very valuable mob drops too. You know, I mean, look at all that loot, dudes. That, you know, you get all the chest plates and everything, the chainmail armor, all these different cool little enchantments, you know, bows. I mean, everything that you'd ever really need from mobs anyway. It is all coming out and into this. And actually, I want that string, and because I am using string to make wool. I mean, I know I can shear sheep for it, but the wolves keep finding a way to kill my sheep because they're stupid and annoying. So, you know what? I'm going to use the string to make my own wool, and I'm going to be doing a big build with that someday. So, if any of you are new and you're just coming into this series, I hope you're looking forward to that if you feel like sticking around. Yeah, and so this is my mob grinder. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Had a brief interruption, but we're back. Almost done. If you've made it to this point so far, I'd like to thank you for that, because I know this has been kind of a long video. If the world gets much bigger, which it will, and we're going to have to do these world tours in 2 parts. So we're almost done now. Just a couple more things to do, and wow, you see my grinder now is built up pretty nicely. There is a tutorial video on this grinder, by the way, guys, on my channel. It is not my design. Again, as I said, I do give full credit to the person who designed it in that video. And it works really, 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 really well. So if you guys are interested in that, you can find that tutorial on the channel. Let me get some of this crap out of my inventory here. Alright, we're good. So now, let's move on to, let's see, we've got about 2 or 3, more big builds to go. There's that one. That's a pretty new one, and this one is also a pretty new one. Let's go down here first. So now this, this I had built just before building the iron golem farm, actually. And, yeah. You see, I still got beds and chests and crafting tables all over my world. And, that's because, obviously, I've been working on a lot of stuff. A lot of the projects, I'm still not quite finished with them yet. For example, this one over here, which we will go visit last. That one's almost done, but there's still a few little terraforming things I need to do yet. But this here is my cactus farm. Now, there's really not much of a need for a cactus farm, and you really don't use cactus all that much unless you're doing, like, some kind of huge project that involves green dye. But I was like, you know what? Again, as I said earlier on in this world tour, I'm trying to do things that challenge myself, and I'm trying to do things that I've never done before. And, most of what I've built in this world, if not everything, basically, I've never built before. Yeah, and so I never built a cactus farm. So obviously this is, what is it? Sea lanterns. I almost said aqua lanterns. It's sea lanterns. And, again, I did mention earlier as well, there is an ocean monument way over that way. And I am currently working on draining it, and it's, yes, going to be a huge project. But I am draining it to use it as a guardian farm. We're not even halfway done, not even close yet. But, when I decided I wanted to do sea lanterns for this, I just took some of the sea lanterns out of the monument itself, because I am going to just be getting rid of the monument anyway. And went ahead and killed some of the guardians that were swimming around, because they will drop pieces of it, and I have a looting 3 sword, so that pretty well helps with that. And so yeah, I did that there, and then obviously I've got some ender dragon heads right here. Now if you put a redstone torch anywhere around this that will provide power to it, it will actually open and close its mouth repeatedly, in case you didn't know that. But yeah, let's go inside of it here into the cactus farm area. Now I have a couple dragon eggs too. I never really put a dragon egg anywhere in my world, so I was like, you know what, I want an excuse to put a dragon egg somewhere, and so I went ahead and did it. So we have 2 dragon eggs in here. And yeah, and this is simple, real simple design here. Again, of course, as I said, this is a Let's Play series, so you can see me building all this, and I tell you how to do it while I'm doing it. This, I didn't take this design, from anyone in particular or anything like that. I mean, this is just pretty much just how you do it. It's pretty simple stuff. So when we go down the stairs right here, and let me pick these up. They're not supposed to be there. I just set them there temporarily. And then on each side, we got our chest with our cactus. And wow, man, it is producing this thing. Look at that. Okay. And now this I'm going to need to, mess around with. Because as I had mentioned earlier, when those people participate in the diamond guessing game. And let me say really quick right now, guys, don't worry about giving me any guesses right now. Every time I mention the diamond guessing game, people give me their guesses. There's not time for that right now. When I record an episode, I will specifically say in the episode, hey guys, it's time for the DGG, and then I'll do it, and then you guys can give me your guesses. So right now, it's not time yet. I want to save up some more diamonds. But anyway, when my viewers participate in the DGG, then those that get closest or guess exactly correct get their names in that special location I said. Before I made this pyramid here, there was actually what I call an ender sphinx. It was kind of like the sphinx in Egypt, but it had the head of an enderman on it. And you would go straight into, it was like the front of it was probably like right here. And you would go, straight into its chest. There was a doorway. And there would be stairs that led straight down here, but obviously, I buried over it. I'm going to need to figure out a new way down here, so we'll figure that out. And I'm thinking, you know what, I might just scoot these back a little bit. I don't know, maybe. I might scoot these back a little bit, and then make another set of stairs right here. So yeah, and I've kind of cannibalized this out a little bit here, but yeah. Had some nice stairs going down to it. And this is where we have housed all of the people's names in this room. So there we go. We got Grim Reaper, Kitten Gamer 124, Kraken 237, Legend 0, Ritz, Geert Haverlag, The Snake 101 PD, Alyssa Maresca, Mary Walters, and Ultra Snake 101. who happens to be the same person as Snake 101 PD. He let me know that. Where is he? Yeah, he let me know that after the fact. So, you know, I'm glad he let me know, because I don't want to I don't want to do that. I don't want people to get their, you know, multiples of their names on here, because that just doesn't seem fair. But, you know, it's an innocent enough thing. And then, so, you know, we got down here. I was telling you guys, I do have a place where I get all my diamonds. I'm not just mining for them only in this location. So I'm going to show you guys now where I go mining for my diamonds. It's really easy. You know, I mean, a lot of people doubt that I'm able to get all the diamonds that I've gotten, you know, just by mining them legit. Instead, you know, they think I'm going into creative. But again, I did show you guys that proof. There's no way to fake that proof. So again, I mean, if you don't believe me, there's literally nothing I can do to convince you, and I'm not going to try. But yeah, so I, you know, strip mine all through here. And there was actually a cave system that cut right through the middle of this. It's behind one of these walls here somewhere. And I went ahead and just, you know, barricaded it up because I'd already gone through it. And you'll see I got some, you know, strip mine tunnels through here. Yeah, and of course found diamonds in all of these. And then I was continuing, you know, hit another cave. So, you know, I went through the cave too. As you can see, all my torches and stuff everywhere. You know, got what I could out of it. And we continue. Now, do I have my map? I do have my map on me. Let's switch that. So, looking at the map here, now you'll see me down there near the bottom left of the map. So, oh, and actually, if you guys look up towards the right middle of the map, you'll see that big blotch of purple. That is the mushroom biome that was naturally spawned in this world. And that is where I've been using Silk Touch to get my, you know, my mycelium and stuff from. So, there you go. So anyway, now you'll see me, you know, on the map here. And if you go too much further down, there's actually some extreme hills biomes that I, you know, ended up going under. I don't know what I put these here for. I mean, obviously there was something I wanted to do down here, but I don't recall. So yeah, but it goes all the way down, and then you can see where it actually ends right there with that single torch on the ground right there. You know, the reason I decided to switch it up was because there was extreme hills biomes I was starting to get under, and obviously, those of you that don't know, you know, maybe you're new to Minecraft or something like that, extreme hills biomes spawn emeralds. They still can spawn diamonds, but extreme hills are the only places where emeralds can spawn, and so emeralds will pretty much take up most of the spawning chances that diamonds would have, so you'll find very, very few diamonds under extreme hills. You know, and I was like, well, so, you know what, I know a trick that I usually use to find more diamonds, and that is I turn this way to go directly under the ocean. Now, in my experience, going directly under the ocean proves to be extremely useful for finding diamonds. And I mean, you know what? It was, guys. It really was. I found so many diamonds going through here in one episode when I did the DGG. I can't remember the exact number, but it was something like 130 or 150 diamond ore blocks that I cracked open at once. I mean, it was a lot. And I mean, really, I didn't have to save them up that long either. I just found so many of them down here. Just going through, you know, and I mean, some of these tunnels, you know, they go down like 200, 300, 400 blocks, you know, maybe even some more, like, go longer than that. It just depends on how many diamonds I was finding in those particular, you know, groupings of tunnels. And so, yeah, I mean, you'll see it goes way down here, super long. So, yeah, guys, those of you, you know, that have maybe, you know, wondered, where do I get all my diamonds from? You know, this is it. And, I mean, of course, you know, I have explored much of my world, too. And when I find, you know, a ravine or a cave or something that looks interesting to go into, I will go into it. And, you know, I mean, there's more diamonds and stuff to be found down there, too. So not every diamond that I've ever gotten has come from here, although most have. I'd say about 75% of them have come from down in this tunnel here. And you'll see it ends right there. And in fact, you can see there's still some blocks floating from when I was down here not too long ago looking for diamonds. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright guys, we are out now. And oh, you know what? It's nighttime. So that's like the perfect time to show you. Yeah, you know, it's sunny so this is the perfect time to show you this. So now let's... Oops, I'm flying. No, dude, I don't want to fly. Let me get my my armor on. The wings can be so annoying sometimes, you know. So we're gonna go up into the you know, mushroom island that I made, and again, this, you know, this was not a mushroom island over here. It's totally custom. That's something else that I'm, you know, really known for those, you know, people who do watch me, you know, a lot. I do a lot of terraforming, and I do a lot of custom stuff. You know, I mean, I do, you know, custom mountains, custom trees, custom streams and rivers. You know, just all kinds of stuff like that. I just like doing it that way, you know. you know, what I'm planning to do eventually is maybe make like a bridge or something to get across. I'm not entirely sure yet. Oh, hello. But, you know, I'm going to do something, because like I said, this isn't totally finished. I mean, it's nearly done. I need to get that stone out of there, and I need to get some, if I can now think of the name, I need to get some mycelium there in its place. Yeah, and, oh, dude, so, oh god, there might be creepers up here. I just thought of that. No creepers, please. And, you know, some people also, you know, say, oh man, no, you don't have to worry about mobs, dude. That's mycelium. No, no, no. Mobs will spawn anywhere except, you know, places where they can't, like on mushroom biomes. This is not a mushroom biome, guys. I made this biome custom, but that does not mean, you know, that the game sees it. See, there we go. There's a mob. You know, that does not mean that the game sees it in any way as a mushroom biome. You know, I mean, this is still a mountain, or this is still a hill. I mean, this is, you know, a hill biome. I mean, that's what it is. That's how it spawned in. Just because I placed mycelium on it, you know, that does not make it a mushroom biome. It's still recognized, you know, in the game's programming, in the game's code, as a mountain biome because it spawned in that way. So mobs will spawn on here. It's not the mycelium that makes the difference. It's just literally the biome type that the game produces. So, you know, but again, you know, just made some mushrooms, and I still have my chest here to continue on, you know, working with this. Oh, I still need to do some glowstone in that one too, but that's cool. We'll get to that. Yeah, and so, you know, just to keep it lit up, but I still need to do some more light on here, obviously. You know, we got the, you know, the skellies and stuff spawning and whatnot. But this is a lighthouse, and I did have a lighthouse over actually near where my pyramid is right now. And it, you know, it was a build that I did one of these days when I knew I needed to get a video out, and I really wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? I really wasn't feeling inspired. I'm like, you know, I don't know what I want to do, and so I just kind of did it, and I kept looking at it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not happy with that, dude. It looks stupid, man. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to destroy it and do a new one. So I went ahead and destroyed it, and I made this lighthouse out of a mushroom, all custom. And you know what? It's pretty cool because it works. It lags the game, so I never leave it on. There we go. I mean, all you need to do is flip the switch on really fast and then flip it off, and it will travel and look like the lighthouse is actually revolving, which is cool. And you know, then if you wanted to just make it stay on solid, I'll show you how to do that too. And of course, in the video where I make this, also I do show you how to do that whole lighting thing. You know, make it do that. It's pretty simple though. And again, I'm somebody who's not too good with redstone, so. All right, there we go, dudes. Yeah, so pretty cool. You know, I mean, it's a lighthouse and it works. Pretty neat. Oh, there's a witch over there. It's lagging, yeah, see? But, you know, it's all good. So let's go and, you know, I'll show you how to make it just a solid. Because, you know, if the lights are on solid and they're not, you know, moving and everything, it's not going to lag it. And, all right. Cool, let's just check this out. So what we need to do right now is we need to break the signal so it'll stop traveling. And cool, there we go. It's off. So now we just turn it on and we leave it on. And there you go. Cool, so now we can go down and we can see it solid and not lag the world. Oh, it takes forever to get down ladders, man. Yeah, half a heart of damage and it's back. Look at that. Alright, let's get our wings back on again. Get over here. And there we go. Alright, so now there you go, guys. You can see it. It's lit up and it's not lagging my world, so pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's it as of now. But, you know, again, if you watch this and you decide you want to stick around and check out the series, thank you. I think we're going to make some really cool stuff here. Now, I got lots of builds planned. And, you know, people are still telling me things I should build every single day. So I have no shortage of builds to do. We're definitely not going to be stopping this world anytime soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Get out of here, butter. Okay. All right. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And, you know, if it's your first time here, I really appreciate it. If you watch the whole thing, that's even more amazing. So thanks so much, guys. Love y'all. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the world tour. And we'll be back for a new episode pretty soon. Bye, guys.